Hello, it is Freshwater Fishing Obsession here. I am Travis, and I am here with my buddy Colin today.
Today we're doing a unboxing. We're doing the Elite Mystery Tackle Box versus the Tournament Series Lucky Tackle Box. The Elite Mystery Tackle Box is valued at $39.99 with the value of $60. The Lucky Tackle Box is valued at $46 and it has a value of $85. First off, I'll be kicking it off with the first lure, because obviously I had the better box.
We'll see from there, buddy.
Okay, first thing I noticed when I opened up this box is that it has a pretty cool ruler in it. But let's get to the good stuff. Start off, we have a IMA little stick. This thing is like a hybrid jerkbait / popper, which is used for ocean fishing and freshwater fishing. Alright.
Let's get to the better box here, Colin. Let's try this bad boy over here. I'm gonna open this bad boy up and see what's in it. Oh, well. First thing is some fancy wrapping. So, we'll get past that. First thing that we have here is some VMM Green Pumpkin Dorp Shad baits, which should be coming fairly helpful here, so we can get to the bed fishing.
Alright, since you pulled out one of your plastics, I gotta show you up with one of mine. So I'm pulling out the Rashad. It's like a paddle tail swim bait. Looks pretty sick, actually. Has a crawfish scent, so that'll really get them going, especially for bed fishing.
That actually is a much better one. Can't go wrong with good old crawfish scent. Well, talk about the crawfish. I see in here we have a X-Zone Lures Pro Series. Looks like a little crawdad bait here. So, talk about crawdads. I think this one might beat yours up.
You actually have the craw going for you. Alright, let's switch this up a little bit. We'll go with the Strike Pro Husky Jerk. This just has a sweet color to it. It has like a bluish, greenish, purplish tint, depending on what sunlight it's in. So I feel like that'd be a good one. Has a rattle in it too.
Let's pick a bait from here. Well, we got a Dobin's D-Blade Advantage. It's a 1/2 ounce spinning blade here. So, can't go wrong with some more spinning blades in our box.
They seem to never fail. Alright, I'm pulling out the Whopper Plopper. I've been really excited about getting this. I've always wanted to get it, but it is quite pricey when you go to the store. It's like $13 to $16, but I've heard it does wonders for bass fishing, so I'm really excited about this.
Haven't you been wanting to buy one of those bad boys, like each time we go to Cabela's?
Yeah, but I'm too cheap.
Hey, well there you go. That box definitely helped you out there, man. We got the Patriot Monster Bass. It's a little white lure here.
Kind of looks like, bone kind of look. It has like cracks in it.
It kind of looks like a little skull texture to it.
It's got that nice red blood hook in the back. Give it some color.
Ooh, it's actually a topwater bait here. So that should be a good one to be using.
It's quite an interesting one. So what I have here is a Z-Man chatterbait. This color is called Midnight. It's Mystery Tackle Box exclusive. It's black and has purple in it, and it'll be really good, to throw on a trailer, possibly one of those swim baits.
Well, you're talking about exclusives? I see a Lucky Tackle Box exclusive in mine. We have a shallow minnow here. It's a nice little blue and black, which doesn't look like it would go too deep, but nothing wrong with that.
Sounds like it has a rattle in it too. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, seems like there's a little rattle going to it.
Alright, next up we have the Keitech Custom Worms, Ultimate Lifelike Action, made in Japan. And this is the Easy Shaker 4.5 inch. And it says it has a strong squid scent. It has some really cool like blue flaking in it. And I feel like that'd be good for drop shot, Senko, whatnot. But I feel like it would be a hot bait for the bass.
We'll have to try that out once we go to Murphy Lake there. Go on some good old bed fishing. Well, let's pull out a simple one for me. We got a bait. It's a Bait Mate bite stick fish attractant. It's the classic smell. Whatever they would consider a classic smell to be.
I guess that would be kind of like what we're familiar with, like a lure lipstick, kind of like a pheromone scent, to get the fish going.
Do you want to get a good old whiff of it?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm gonna choose that route too.
Don't use it as chapstick on accident.
Yeah, that one will stay inside my tackle box and not go in my pocket.
Since you chose a simple one, I think I'll choose a simple one. We have some offset shank worm hooks, which is, essential when it comes to bed fishing. You got to have the hooks.
We have some KBD Perfect Plastics with coffee scent and salt. Colin, I know that you like coffee, but don't eat these on me. I want to use these for good old bass fishing. That's looks like a pumpkin seed color.
You could cut those up and use like a TRD setup too. Those usually work pretty good for smallies and largemouth too.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. And they are made by Strike King.
It's a good brand. Next up, I have a Sure Hookup standing football jig, 1/2 ounce. And it has purple and brown and orange skirting on it. It says it's also good for tube jigs. That's kind of interesting.
Wonder how that would really work for a tube jig.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It has like little antenna-looking things coming out the back. I've never really saw that in a football jig before.
Is it supposed to kind of be like a crawl head or something like that?
Maybe.
Something along the lines of that, at least.
Says it's good for less hangouts. Maybe the antennas have to do something with that. But
The weedless style.
Yeah, for sure. These will be interesting and probably very effective when it comes to bed fishing and whatnot.
My next bait here is the Lunker Prop Frog. That should be pretty cool to use. Top water prop action. Nice little frog here. I've always actually wanted to buy one of these, but like Colin said a few baits back, I'm a little too cheap to be buying one of these. And last time I saw one, they were ranging at about $12 for one. So
That was a good buy.
have to try that out. Got a nice little trailer hook to it. Make sure you don't lose that back bite.
Be a bass killer for sure. Last but not least for me, I have the Flippin' Jig. What a classic. And we have like brown and black with little flakes of red. That'll be an interesting one. Use that for bed fishing too. Looks like between the two boxes they set us up really good for bed fishing.
Well, clearly my box is better because I still got some more besides one sitting in here.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I can be like you. I can pull out the good old, mine are actually shaky head. But can't go wrong with some more jigs. Green pumpkin color. Like you said, you can use them for crawdads, lizards, sankos, grubs, tubes.
Same brand as me too, the Sure Hookup.
And the next thing in here, we also have just some good old plain Jane hooks. Then we have a Smart Bait, color changing everything. It's a color changing bait. Goes from watermelon to June bug and clear to blood red.
That'll be an interesting one for sure.
That one should be pretty fun using. Is it just it's just a straight bait. It's got no tail on it.
Use a TRD setup on that one too.
You'd have to cut it into little sections, but yeah. We got some Cabin Creek. Well, it's some baits by Cabin Creek Bait Company. Looks like it's more kind of craws. It's Express Bug, green pumpkin color.
So overall, if you're going for hard baits, say crankbaits, topwater baits, whatnot, I'd say that the Lucky Tackle Box lacked in that, and that the Mystery Tackle Box did better. But if you're going for some interesting plastics, your best bet is the Lucky Tackle Box.
Yeah, because I would say majority of my baits I got in here were all plastics. So if you want to try changing up your good old plastic game, I'd say the Lucky Tackle Box is definitely the way to go for that, as Colin definitely had
I had 2 plastics.
way more non-soft baits than I did. So overall, Colin, even though I've been bashing that box, I think that's a better buy.
I think so. I've been looking to get into some more hard baits.
First off, you paid a little less than what I did, and I personally think that you got way better baits.
I think that the overall appearance of the box is more satisfying too. And I didn't really mention this in the video, but I got this too. It was a promotion thing. They just gave me a free lure. It's a popper. It'll work good too, but that's kind of interesting too. Kind of a little extra that would give you an incentive to get the Elite Tackle Box from Mystery Tackle Box.
This box is actually pretty cool because it's actually a catch and win type thing. You gotta catch a fish using one of their baits inside the box, and then measure the fish on the box and share it as a hashtag MTB Keeper. We might have to
Try that out. I'm
Try
sure
that
we've
out
had
now.
many keepers in the past, but we'll have to start keeping track now and keep this box around with us so we could, enter those challenges and whatnot.
we'll definitely have to try that one out.
Alright guys, I think we're going to wrap up this video. Give us a like and comment and tell us what you think about this video.